Perhaps out of exhaustion from some of the most savage fighting of the Bosnian civil war yesterday, the two sides today scaled down their attacks on each other's positions around Sarajevo. But sporadic shelling and gunfire are continuing, and it's clear that the ceasefire necessary for any chance of relieving the growing human tragedy of Sarajevo is as far away as ever. The joint Muslim-Croatian troops of the Bosnian Defence Forces
they were prepared to discuss partition, but then the war began, and before long the Bosnian government had lost. The fighting in Sarajevo in the past 2 days has been the most intensive yet. Since early this morning, shells have been landing in the western suburbs. But the attacks have been repulsed by the Bosnian Muslims inside the city. In the last month, the Muslim fighters have improved their military position. Weapons and ammunition from countries such as Turkey and Iran have been smuggled into Sarajevo. Both sides in the conflict have been struggling to seize territory ahead of the latest peace talks in Geneva. The Serbs who shell Sarajevo appear indifferent to peace talks or to power struggles. This morning another 2 people died and 25 were injured. It's less than a week since peace was agreed at the London Conference on Yugoslavia. Some observers believe that the West could be forced into taking action if Serbian hardliners are seen to take complete control in Belgrade.
Bosnian Serb commanders have promised to halt all offensive operations and stop the shelling of Sarajevo. Although the level of fighting was less than in recent days, the continuing assault on the city and the UN soldiers now threatens the peace talks and increases the chance of Western military intervention.
The shelling of the city and surrounding communities intensified early this morning, the Serbs and the Bosnian army exchanging artillery and mortar fire over surrounding hills. In the city centre, the overnight bombardment from Serb forces was the heaviest for several weeks, leaving 7 dead and many injured. It continued today, this mortar close to Sarajevo's main thoroughfare, killing 3 civilians. The shelling was accompanied by sniper fire that sent people running for the shelter of nearby houses that have been shattered by months of warfare. The casualties continued, in spite of assurances from all sides that hostilities would be frozen in the run-up to the Geneva peace talks. And this evening the Bosnian presidency said it would not attend tomorrow, staying in Sarajevo until the Serbs stopped attacking.